Howdy, howdy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Monday, everybody. We are going to have fajitas, fresh salsa, and guacamole for dinner tonight. And I wanted to welcome you into my kitchen. Let me do some sharing while you guys are hopping on and maybe sharing yourselves. Let me know what you're having for dinner. And also let me know if you are able to see me okay and if the lighting is okay in here. I am a little bit earlier, so of course the lighting outside is different. Plus it's really bright sunny today. So if you're just hopping on, feel free to share this video or this live with any of your friends and invite them to join us while we fix dinner. So give me a second. I am just sharing to a few groups. Oh, I just messed up and don't know what I just hit, so I will have to share the rest afterwards. But anyway, if you are just hopping on, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey Mom and friends, if y'all are watching. Hey Teresa, hey Jennifer. If y'all can see, okay, because I have my tripod set up a little different. Give me some hearts or thumbs up if you can see my work area and if y'all can see okay. Hopefully there's not a bad glare like there was the other day. So welcome, happy Monday. Hope everyone stayed safe yesterday. Hey Tammy, hope y'all stayed safe. If you had bad weather yesterday, it was pouring all day, but then today it was beautiful. Today was a no hair washing day, so excuse the all natural look, but you know what? It is what it is, and we got to get dinner on the table. So we are making probably my most popular recipe that I do at a lot of my cooking shows. Oh, sorry. A lot of my cooking shows, and that is chicken fajitas in the rock crock, or if you have the deep covered baker, you could do them in that as well. This is probably the recipe that I have done the most often at my parties, but my family still loves them, so that's what we're having for dinner tonight. Hey Cheryl, hey Hope, y'all give me some thumbs up if you can see okay, and feel free to share this in all of your groups. Hey Mary Lewis, I had started trying to share it into my groups and then Facebook messed up, so I will have to share it mostly after I am done. And let me know, thumbs up or hearts, if y'all can see before I get going too much, because I never can see what y'all can see, so I don't want to make it where y'all can't see me. Yay, Debbie, you can see me. Oh, chimney chicken and yellow rice bowl from HelloFresh. Oh, sounds good. Okay, so like I mentioned a minute ago, we are going to use the 4-quart Dutch oven rock crock. This rock crock is back in stock. It had been sold out because it is so popular, but this particular one is back. The others are still on back orders, or not back order, out of stock status, and hopefully will be in the first part of May. I keep an eye on them each and every day, but the 4-quart Dutch oven is back in stock. And any of you that have ever been to any of my parties and seen me do chicken fajitas, this is my favorite of the sizes of rock crock, so I was really excited to see it back in stock. And it's the most versatile. If you're not familiar with rock crocks, they are the benefits of stoneware, but also kind of like cookware, and just the most versatile pieces we have, because you can use them everywhere. Microwave, oven, stovetop, whether it's a gas stovetop, a flat glass top, the traditional burner. They can go in the oven, the broiler, on any type of grill, whether it's gas, charcoal, a smoker. Then they can go in the dishwasher for easy cleanup. And the 4-quart and the 2.5-quart, they also have a base to it that you can buy as a set or separate that turns it into a crock pot. So just a very versatile piece, and we're going to use it tonight in the microwave for our chicken fajitas. So to get started, and I have done zero prep tonight. So you guys are going to see start to finish, assuming I stay on live the whole time. If you have other stuff to do and want to come back and watch this live later, then you can do that. But we're going to do start to finish these chicken fajitas. And what we're going to start with is an onion that I'm just peeling. And I actually need part of this onion for my salsa. So I'm gonna use the apple wedger on it. Hey, Patrice. I'm gonna use the apple wedger on it. A lot of times I would use the veggie wedger, but the veggie wedger got discontinued, and so I didn't want to use a product that you guys would not be able to use if you wanted to replicate this recipe. So we're going to use the apple wedger just to make our onion go into wedges that will cook a little more evenly. I'm going to put those down in the bottom. I'm going to take a few of them, set them aside in my manual food processor for our salsa. So I've just got that off to the side. When you're using the apple wedger, go ahead and use the core of the onion because it is still an edible piece. Obviously, if you are using the apple wedger on an apple, you would not eat the core because that's where the seeds are. But for purposes of the onion, that core is still good and can be used in our fajitas. So all I did, I'm just dumping everything down into my rock crock. Then we're going to do a mix of bell peppers. We're gonna do a couple green and then yellow, red, and orange. Let me grab my scoop loop. How is everyone doing on Monday? Hey, Jessica, hey, Nikki. Be sharing what y'all are having for dinner. Let's see if Facebook's gonna show me y'all's comments tonight. It's a little different. I'm gonna say Santuco, however you wanna pronounce it. We're using that knife just to cut the tops of our bell peppers off. And if the stem isn't popping out, I'm trying to pop it out because we're still going to use the tops of the bell pepper. This red one is being a little finicky, but we're still going to use the tops. And then I need to seed all these bell peppers. Keto chicken fingers. Yay, Rita! Are you using pork skins? Hey, Courtney. Hey, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to use the scoop loop to seed all of these. So all you do is go down in the bell pepper, twist around, and then it gets your seeds out. Did any of y'all do anything fun and exciting on this Monday? It is, what's today? April 20th. In 10 days, my middle child turns 18. I love that too. Courtney, what are you referring to? The scoop loop? Because the scoop loop is phenomenal. You can use this scoop loop on, besides the bell peppers, you can use it on zucchini or squash, pumpkins when we're in the fall to get all the seeds out of the pumpkins. It's good for spaghetti squash. Jalapenos, although I'm just going to use a paring knife tonight on the jalapenos. All sorts of things that you can use the scoop loop. So we're just getting all of our bell peppers seeded. And I've got my trash can sitting over here. That's why y'all see me bending. I'm not throwing this stuff on my floor. Wouldn't that be a mess? Okay, but we're not. All right, so we've got all our bell peppers seeded, and now we need to slice them all up. All right, we're gonna play guessing games tonight. What do y'all think we are going to use? Oh, we got some more seeds in there. What do you think we're going to use to slice up these bell peppers? I'll give you a hint. It's not my knife. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Tiffany. Tammy, making a twist on the Pampered Chef buffalo chicken lasagna recipe for the deep dish cover. Ooh, yum. You'll have to private message me and let me know what your twist is. All right. So what is y'all's guess? It is not my knife. I'm just getting the seeds out. Dice, quick slice. Yay, Gina. I wish I could do some sort of confetti for you. You got it. We are going to use the quick slice on all of these bell peppers. Can't remember the name, but yes, you're right, Courtney. You're on the right track. So quick slice. If y'all, hey, did y'all see yesterday my nail casualty? So 1 down, 9 more left. Sorry, just had to point that out so if you do see it. Hey, Lauren, can you hear him? Okay, so we're gonna use the quick slice on these bell peppers because it'll be really quick to get fajita strip type bell peppers. Most of the time when y'all have been watching me use this on zucchini or cucumber, I do it face down. On the bell peppers, I cut them in half, and because they're hollow and kind of squishy, I am going to do bell pepper face up. Hey, Cindy Hendricks. So I kind of hold on to it just to get it into the blade and then press down. And that is all. So we've got, what was it? 5 bell peppers. Now, this recipe, some of you have seen it. Put a, raise your hand. Let's do a hand emoji or whatever. Raise your hand if you've been to one of my parties and had fajitas as the demo, because a lot of you have. Hey, Jennifer. So I am actually making enough so we will have plenty of leftovers with this. So you really can do whatever you want. If you only want a couple bell peppers, and when I get to the chicken, you don't have to do as much chicken as I'm doing. But I have found that this recipe is even better left over because it all kind of marinades. And so I will have this for lunch several times this week. We may even have it later in the week as leftovers. So that's why I'm doing so many peppers, and my chicken's gonna be about 2.5 pounds. Hey Vicki, hey Cindy Mullins, hey guys. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We are making chicken fajitas for dinner. Oh wait, we gotta do our tops. Okay, don't waste the top. These tops are still good, so still slice them up with your, uh-oh, sorry, I don't know, my internet's messing up. 5 bell peppers, so look at that. We've got all kinds of bell peppers in there. I did realize I forgot to get my oil out. All right, we're going to add some garlic. Gotta have fresh garlic. I like to do anywhere from 2 to 4 cloves. This is a clove. The whole thing was a ball. Get my garlic press. So you can do 1 to 2 cloves in here. You can leave the skin on. Uh-oh, don't throw the garlic press in the bowl. We are pampered, not perfect. And today is Monday. And it has felt like a Monday. Y'all keep sharing what you are having for dinner or what you did today. Got some garlic on the top. Hold on. Today was super pretty. I went for a run earlier today, showered, and then sat out on my deck for too long because I'm going to be burnt. That's okay. Vitamin D is good for the soul, right? Especially after yesterday when it rained all day. All right, so that was 4 cloves of garlic. And I'm just taking a paring knife to get the skin out of my press. We're gonna come back to the garlic with our salsa in a minute. Hey Katie, hey Crystal. If y'all are just hopping on, we are making chicken fajitas in the Dutch oven rock crock for dinner tonight. So we just have our onion, our bell pepper, and our garlic. I need to get some oil real quick because I forgot to grab that. Usually I use my kitchen spritzer. It is down in my car, and so I'm not going to get it. Hey Lane, egg roll in a bowl. Oh, Cindy, I need to make that. And mini cheesecakes. Are you putting strawberry jam on your cheesecakes? Let me know. I have not made egg roll in a bowl in forever. Okay, we're gonna use a little bit of avocado oil that I'm just drizzling. If I had not been lazy and had gotten my kitchen spritzer out, I could have used that. But the reason I put a little oil on the veggies, and now I'm gonna toss them a little, is because we're going to season them now. Hey Rachel, yay, strawberry jam on the cheesecakes. And if I didn't put the oil, then my seasoning would not stick to the veggies as well. So I want the seasoning to stick right on top of the veggies. We are going to use chili lime rub and Southwestern. Why is my spritzer in the car? Well, because my bag from doing my live cooking shows is still in the bag, even though, live cooking shows aren't happening. Hey, Ramona. So I've just been lazy and haven't taken it out because it's got its happy little place in my car. Maybe it's denial. I don't know. But anyway, it's all good. It's all good. I do have one in the cabinet behind me, but it's got vegetable oil in it, and I don't, because I use that if I'm making brownies and stuff for the kids, and I did not want to use vegetable oil in here, so I wanted avocado oil. All right, so we're gonna put a little more Southwestern. Key to cooking is, hey Rachel, key to cooking is use enough seasoning. If you don't flavor your food, that's why so many people don't like it. It's real bland, so don't be afraid to use extra seasoning. All right, so a little bit of salt. So Southwestern seasoning, chili lime rub, which had been discontinued for a little while, and it is back, and I am so excited that it's back. Now, we're gonna make fresh salsa, but I'm also using some jarred salsa just to add some extra flavor to the fajitas themselves. And I need to go grab our chicken. So let me grab that. Can y'all see okay, or is it too dark in here? I don't have my overhead light on because when I put it on a minute ago, there was a glare, so I turned it off. So, can you see? What am I looking for? I need my scissors. Oh, my scissors. This is live TV, not a production, so we don't have to be perfect. Hey Denise, hey Ramona. I think I already said hi to you, Ramona. Ramona, how is it going? Where's your daughter? Usually she hops on. Okay, so this is just a package of chicken tenders that is about 2 pounds, a little over 2 pounds actually. If you wanted to use chicken breasts, you could, and I always cut off whatever that little cartilagey looking gross piece is. So we are just doing that, and I am just tossing this chicken right on top of all of our veggies, and I'll show it to you when I'm done. Actually, here, can y'all see the rock crop? So did anyone else sit outside and get any sun today? I'm probably gonna be burnt tomorrow. I was in, I just wore a tank top. I'm not gonna sit on my back deck in a bathing suit. I don't have a pool, so, you know, that might be a little scary. But I was just sitting out there reading and had a couple calls that I had to be on, and yeah, I think I sat out a little too long. All right, I'm going to put a little seasoning, do this one-handed, a little seasoning on this chicken before I continue. All's good. She just left Walmart, so she's missing me. Well, tell her she can watch the replay. So when she gets home, she can watch the replay because it'll be out there. But also tell her I said hello. And we'll get her party started soon. So excited. All right, hold on. Just trimming. I could have done this ahead of time, but I wanted y'all to see from start to finish. Hey, Julie. How are y'all? Is everybody hanging in there? I mean, it's another Monday. I don't know if I finished my thing of in 10 days my son turns 18. So yeah, that's a little bit hard because, you know, we can't do anything super special. I do have a couple little surprises planned. Let me go wash my hands because I got chicken stuff all over them. So yeah, I have a couple little surprises, but you know, there's not a whole lot you can do when you can't go anywhere or have people over. And it was a little challenging to find someone that was still making cakes. So it'll be okay though. But I cannot believe my second oldest is gonna be 18. That's crazy. Hey Michelle. Hey guys, welcome if you're just joining us. We are making chicken fajitas, and if you have ever been to one of my parties, chances are you have had these in person because they are the most popular thing that I make. So we put our chicken in here, we're just putting a little more salsa. We have, we've got 5 bell peppers and an onion in the bottom. And a new TV is an early... Oh, I missed what you said before. There's something he would, hold on. He has picked out a birthday gift. I'll go back and watch the comments at the end, but he is getting, and he already knows, so he's getting new rims for his car, so that'll be kind of exciting. But you know, it's a big birthday, already graduation's messed up, our spring break trip to Disney got canceled, the Pampered Chef Disney trip got canceled, so you know, it is what it is. Yes, I do have some stuff arranged for a birthday drive-by. Have not completed it because I don't want anyone blowing the plan, so we're working on some stuff, but we got some time. We got 10 more days, so anyway, and if any of y'all want to come by, you know, you can come to Alabaster. All right, so we're doing some lime, some fresh lime that we are just using the citrus press. I feel like I'm being really squirrely and just randomly talking, but that's okay. That's fun, huh? All right, and now we are going to cover these and pop them in the microwave for 20 minutes. And yes, it is very, very full, but it will do great. We're gonna pop it in the microwave for 20 minutes. I may have to do a little more time at the end just because there is so much chicken in there, so many bell peppers, I may have to move it around, but we're gonna start with 20 minutes, and while that's in there, we're gonna make fresh salsa and homemade guacamole. So hold on, let me put this in the microwave. All right, and let me scroll back and see what you were talking about because I feel bad. Okay. All is good. Oh, that was your Walmart one. Got wipes today. Oh, okay, Denise, I see you got wipes and an early birthday present for yourself. Okay. Very good, very good. Hey, Lori. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Rachel Bradley. We've got a couple Rachels on. All right, so the fajitas are in the microwave. It was just bell pepper, onion, the chicken, some garlic, some salt, chili lime rub, Southwestern seasoning. They're in the Dutch oven rock crock, 20 minutes in the microwave. Now we're gonna make some fresh salsa, and I will use part of this to also make guacamole. So, salsa in the manual food processor, super, super easy. We're using the onion that we set aside a little bit ago, cup of fresh cilantro. I had washed this earlier and spun it out in the salad and berry spinner, then just put it in a prep bowl. We are going to do a couple more cloves of garlic. Because, I mean, guys, if you're not using garlic, it also keeps you healthy. So, let's put our couple cloves of garlic. These were kind of smaller, so we're gonna do 4 in here. My trash can needs to be emptied. 2 more cloves. All right, so there's the garlic, and we may add some more garlic to our guacamole, so I'm still gonna leave my garlic press out. Then we need a jalapeno, and we do need to seed this. Hey Karen, share this to your party group because Facebook messed me up when I was first going live, and it didn't let me share to all the groups that I wanted to. So if you'll just hit the little share button down below, it should pop up and ask you if you want to share it to a group. So feel free to share it to a group. And if any of y'all have groups you're in that you think they would be interested, by all means, feel free to share. I do not mind. So, all right, so I just cut the jalapeno in half. The seeds are what make a jalapeno really spicy, and I don't want my salsa or guacamole to be on fire. I just want it to have good flavor. So my way of seeding typically is just to take a paring knife and kind of break the seeds apart, break the veins of the jalapeno away, and then I just throw the seeds down into the trash can. Word of caution: when you're messing with a jalapeno, do not touch your eyes until you have washed them really, really well, because your eyes will be on fire. Hey Lisa, we have 2 Lisas that just hopped on. My cousin and then another Lisa. All right, so we're gonna put the lid on, and we are going to just pump until this is kind of coarsely chopped, and then we'll add the tomatoes. we've got it kind of coarsely chopped. We are going to add 3. Ooh, that jalapeno. Oh my gosh, I just inhaled. Also don't inhale jalapeno. 3 vine ripe tomatoes. I add them one at a time because you do not want to overfill the processor. I'm waiting for my tomatoes to be ready. They're not yet. But hopefully they'll be ready maybe in the next week or so. We have a couple out there that are still green, so I want them to get ready. Hey Rachel, I see you on here. Y'all keep sharing, spread the love. If you didn't catch from the beginning, we're making chicken fajitas in the rock crock, the Dutch oven rock crock, which is back in stock. Hopefully it doesn't sell out again anytime soon, but no promises. And then we're doing fresh salsa, and we're also going to do guacamole while the fajitas cook. All right, so 1 more tomato. And if you are left-handed, you can actually use the processor left-handed by turning it around. Hey, Amy. And coming this way, I'm not left-handed. If you want an even workout, swap up how you're processing. Much easier to do right-handed for me. Okay, and now what we're going to, let me get my scraper. Scrape this off. We are going to add a 1/2 of a lime. And a little chili lime rub. So there's 1/2 of our lime. The other 1/2 we'll use in the, oh, I almost missed the trash can. We'll use the other 1/2 in the guacamole. All right, so just a little chili lime rub. I don't measure, I just eyeball, and we are going to do a little more salt. This is pink Himalayan sea salt. All right, and then we're going to process that a little bit more just to blend it. Hey Amanda, I owe you a party. Sure, hello, let's have one. We need to have a virtual party. Hey Susan, how are you? If you guys are just hopping on, we're getting dinner ready. The fajitas are in the oven. I mean, not the oven. They're in the microwave. We're making fresh salsa. And we're gonna make homemade guacamole. All right, so that should be, yes, that is processed enough. So we're just gonna take the blade out because we are done with it. The blade and the bowl are dishwasher safe. The lid you hand wash. And now, I've got jalapeno in my throat. I feel it. So, here's your homemade salsa. Very quick, can y'all see that? Very quick, very easy. However, we are going to make some guacamole because I have some very ripe avocados. Oh, Lauren, a friend of mine is texting me. For the boys, okay, so she just reminded me something. For the boys, they will do their fajitas using flour tortillas. Chris and I are gonna do this over a bed of lettuce that we will get from the garden. But what Lauren, thank you Lauren for texting that, because yes, the boys will use that. They're gonna warm up their tortillas in the tortilla warmer. Love it, love it, love it, because we can warm them up in there and then leave them in there. You know, they'll fix one fajita, then come back and get another. The tortillas that stay in there will stay warm. All right, so we're making guacamole because I have 4, I really actually have a couple more, but we're gonna do 4 avocados that are really ripe, and I don't want them to go to waste, so no better thing than making homemade guacamole. So, my way of opening, oh my gosh, look y'all, tons of avocado. That's like the dream avocado. My way of seeding, or not seeding, of opening up the avocado is just with the knife around it, although this seed is so tiny I can't get it out. There we go. And then I use, this is the batter spreader. I use it to get my avocados out of their seed. This one's actually not as ripe as I thought it was, but it will still work because one of them might be too ripe. All right, so that is how this one is really ripe. It might be too ripe, we'll see. So I just cut around it, twist them open, no, not too bad. And then typically I use, oh, that seed popped out. Use the knife to get the seed out. Use the batter spreader, even though this is an avocado, this is not batter. Use that to get my avocados out. And I probably only need 3 because these avocados are so let's use, this is the more ripe of the 2. So we're just going to use 3. Look, another pretty small seed. I love it. Except for these seeds are like tricky. All right, so I just go right along the edge, scoop up under it, and it gets my whole, this little stem, gets my whole avocado out. If I was putting this on a salad, I use this to also cut the avocado. All right, let me wash my hands. Got some avocado on them. And then we are going to use the mix and masher or mix and chunk if I can find it. Okay, so this is the mix and chunk. Hey Drew Ann, hey Brandy. So we're going to use the mix and chunk to break up the avocados. So I just kind of smash around on them. I don't want these to be like pureed. I just need them to be a kind of a big chunk. That off the edge. Lots of salt when you are, hey Crystal. Lots of salt when you're making fresh guacamole. Hey Jason, hey Elaine, welcome guys. If you're just hopping on, we have chicken fajitas in the microwave. They've got about 10 more minutes, so by the time I'm done with this and shred my cheese, they should be probably ready for me to show you. We'll see. But right now we're making homemade guacamole. So what I'm going to do, a little bit of my fresh salsa we just made, I'm going to put some scoops, pretty generous scoops. The boys don't eat this salsa, they'll eat cheese dip, so it doesn't matter if I use a good bit. But generous scoops into my avocados, and then just blend. We need our lime, so I'm going to do this other half of lime. I do have more limes if I need it, but this half is probably plenty because the salsa also had some limes. And I'm going to do probably just 1 more clove of garlic, maybe 2, if I can get them separated. Okay, this is kind of like 1 big one, 1 little one, so we'll just do that. Yes, my salsa had garlic in it, but we just added a lot of avocados, so we need a little more garlic. Garlic keeps you healthy. I did not touch the garlic so I don't smell like garlic. So we're just going to blend this or mix it using the mix and chunk. I've not made my little folio wrap. I'll use a cheddar. If any of you watched my live not too long ago, I'm going to do 1 more scoop. I use cheddar folios as my chips, so I'll warm those up in the microwave and that'll be my chip. I haven't warmed any yet, so I can't taste test this, but it'll probably be pretty good. It smells really good. So let me get a regular, actually we'll just use this scraper. I'm gonna scrape it down off the bowl and show y'all. All right, so there is our homemade guacamole. So we've got homemade guacamole, homemade salsa, did both of those while the fajitas are over in the microwave. We are going to also shred some fresh cheese because we do not want cellulose in our fajitas. We want fresh cheese. Hey, Bridget. Hey, Debbie Butler. All right, so let me go get my block of cheese. I will say the microplane coarse grater that I'm going to use, it is still currently sold out. It is due back the first part of May or early May. I am keeping an eye every day, and I will post as soon as I see it come back, because this is a must-have. I use this and the fine grater all the time for my cheese because I always shred my own cheese. So let me go get my cheese and we'll get that shredded. So we're just going to do one block of Monterey Jack. You could do Colby Jack, you could do cheddar, whatever cheese you want to go with your fajitas. And then of course we'll use some sour cream. You can actually use this a couple ways. It stores flat, and then I could do it standing outright, you know, just straight. I like to do it standing at an A-frame because I'm just going to shred my cheese directly onto my cutting mat. When you use fresh cheese, you save yourself a lot of money because it's cheaper to buy fresh. Drew Ann, what's your favorite, the cheese grater or the fajitas? Type in the comment and share with us what your favorite is. I think of my over 1,500 cooking parties that I have done, I've made fajitas 1,000 of them. That is not an exaggeration. And you would think that I would be tired of them, but I'm not. I love them. And I love them left over. Oh, the cheese grater. Yes, love the cheese grater. What containers do you like to keep your shredded cheese in, or do you? Let me show you. Yes, I do. If we don't use it all, which my family, we go through cheese like crazy, so we will definitely use this whole block tonight. But if I don't, or if I am shredding it ahead of time, you know, like I know I'm going to be busy, so I'm shredding it ahead of time, I use one of our leak-proof containers, so let me go grab that and I'll show you. Typically, I'd probably do it in this square one. So they've got lids that just pop off and just store in here. I use these glass leak-proof containers for tons of things. The leftover fajitas from tonight will probably go in this one, or there is one size bigger. So I'll store the leftovers in here. And what I love, I can reheat directly from here. I can also see anything growing in there if I don't clean out my refrigerator. Or yes, Lauren, you can also use the prep bowls. Sometimes I'll use the prep bowls. Just depends on the quantity. If I've got an entire block, usually I will do it in the square leak-proof. If I only have a little bit left over, then the prep bowls that Lauren's talking about, like this is the 1 cup prep bowl. So then I could do my leftover cheese in the 1 cup prep bowl, or even the 2 cup prep bowl. But we go through cheese really, really quickly. My kids love a lot of cheese, so we probably won't have any left over. Hey Denise, welcome. Hey Cheryl. All right, if you're just hopping on, we are waiting for our fajitas to be finished. I do want to leave y'all live real quick to see them. They've got 4 more minutes, so let's just hang tight for a second. Let me show you, in case you didn't see a previous live when I talked about the folio wraps. Chris and I are keto, so we do not eat tortilla chips, but we still want to have salsa and the guacamole. Sometimes we'll eat the cheese dip with the kids. So what I use, and it's backwards, but just learn to read backwards maybe. I use these cheddar folio wraps. I get these at Publix. I have seen them a time or 2 at Aldi. They also come in Parmesan, which I've seen at both Publix and Costco. The Parmesan ones are really good to use with spinach and artichoke dip, but they're 4 to a pack. You can use these as a wrap, like to make a sandwich, or I microwave them about 1.5 minutes, anywhere from 1 minute and 20 seconds to 1.5 minutes. They're on a little, let me open it and I'll show you. They're on a little piece of parchment paper. And so I cannot get them open. Y'all, when you're not used to your nails being this long, it's really a problem. Denise, I get the wraps at myself. I get them at Publix. I've also seen them occasionally at Aldi, and that's gonna vary probably across the country. And the Parmesan ones are at Costco. I have not seen the cheddar. Okay, so let's talk about these nails. I have not been able to get them done. Oh my gosh. I have not been able to get them done since March 12th. So I am not used to them being this long. And so like I cannot get a hold of this. Oh, bear with me. Facebook Live. Okay, there we go. Maybe I got it started. Maybe not. It's like a, cause it'll reseal. Maybe I won't get it open for y'all. Well, I'm afraid I'll cut myself. We have 2 more minutes on the fajitas. What else do we have to do with our time, right? Except for y'all probably need to go fix your dinner. All right, here we go. I think I got it. I think I can. This one is like stubborn. I hear you. I cut all of mine off. Well, yeah. I have one that had a casualty yesterday and broke, and I am just holding out because I have had, you know, artificial nails. Oh my gosh, this one, we gotta find some scissors. Hold, please. I don't know why this is so tricky. Usually these are not this difficult to open. This is just trying to be challenging because it is not ever like this. It's supposed to peel apart, but whatever. We're using all 4 of them tonight, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, usually, or I have had artificial nails since I was like 16, so I can't function without them. So I'm holding out as long as I can, and they're not lifting, so I figure as long I keep an eye on them, and as long as they're not lifting, we're gonna keep them on. All right, so here's how the folio wraps. They come separated by a piece of parchment paper. This is one. I'll put this in the microwave and do a minute and 20 seconds, a minute and 30 seconds, and it will crisp up, and you literally can break it like chips. So there's 4 to a pack. I'll do 2, Chris will do 2, because we will use them as our chips to go with our fresh salsa and our guacamole. So, all right, we got 30 seconds. Let me go grab our fajitas. I may still have to do a couple more minutes when I get off this Facebook Live, but I'll at least show you what they're looking like right now, and I'll check to see if the chicken needs to cook a little more. I will use my favorite salad choppers to go in there and chop it all up so that it's bite-sized. So we got 8 seconds. Let me go grab them and I'll show y'all. If we had smell vision, let me move my cheese out of the way. If we had smell vision, y'all could smell how good my kitchen smells right now. But we don't, so you'll just have to imagine. All right, so a lot of people think when you're doing chicken in the microwave, it's, look how hot. Ooh, I can get a facial. They think that your chicken's gonna be gray and rubbery, and it is not. We do have a couple pieces that are not all the way cooked. So I am going to, after I end this live, put this back in there for probably about 4 or 5 more minutes just to let the rest of the chicken cook. But when that is done, what we will do is literally just chop the chicken like that. That's simple. And so I'll just keep chopping once it's all the way cooked, and then we will serve our fajitas. So can y'all see that? Delicious, so good, smells so good. This makes plenty. We will have leftovers, and it is really good leftover. Let me pop it back in the microwave, and then I'm gonna tell y'all bye. All All right, so I just did 4 more minutes. So when that goes off, I'll finish chopping it up with the salad choppers. The boys will have it on flour tortillas that we'll do in the tortilla warmer. Chris and I will have it over some lettuce, and then we will have our fresh salsa, fresh guacamole with our folio wraps as our chips. That will be dinner, and then we also will have enough left over for later on. If y'all have any questions, please let me know. You can either comment in this video and I'll make sure and scroll back through after we finish dinner, or you can even private message me. I am still running my Feeding America fundraiser where Pampered Chef is donating. They're doubling the donation, and I am donating my commission from that. So if there's anything you saw that you would like to add to your kitchen, private message me and I can send you that link. If you are invited to a party and you're watching this dinner preparation in the party and you see some things that you want, be sure and order from your friend who is your host, and they will appreciate it, as will I. And if any of you see tons of things that you want and you want to get it discounted, send me a private message and we can set up a virtual party. It is very easy to do the virtual party. You basically share the link with all your friends. I create a Facebook group for you, and you earn a lot of free and discounted products. All the orders ship to each of your guests, so you don't have to sort anything, you don't have to deliver anything, and it's just a win-win for everybody. We have a lot of people cooking at home right now, and so they're looking for solutions to get dinner on the table quicker. Taylor's party's the 1st of, I'll message you, Ramona. It either starts April 25th or May 1st. I can't remember which. I think it may be April 25th though. So it is coming up. So yeah, definitely you'll want to order off of hers. But yeah, I mean, hosting, there's no risk. Worst case, if you don't get any orders, no big deal, but you never know. I have several hosts that they have earned way more free product than they ever thought that they would, and they're so excited because they can now cook at home with less stress. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you want me to continue doing these videos, be sure and comment down below even after the video ends with some smiley faces so that I know you are enjoying these. If you aren't enjoying them, then just don't hop on. I'm just kidding. Hey Meg, so hopefully you guys have had a great day. Maybe this has given you some ideas of something new for dinner, or maybe it has reminded you, oh my gosh, I haven't had those fajitas that I had at one of Sarah's parties years ago. Let's try those. Showed you how easy it is to make guacamole, how easy it is for salsa, just all those great things. So everyone have a wonderful evening. Have a great week. I'm not sure what day I will come back on, but I'm sure I'll make something else later in the week. But in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, and let's all just find joy in each and every day. I love all of y'all. I appreciate all of you, and I am beyond blessed with so many people that have supported my business over the last 14 years, and without you guys, I would never, ever be in my kitchen the way I am today. So, yay, Debbie, I'm glad you enjoy the videos. So, have a great evening, and we will see you guys next time.